active tropical threats or
We
situations
do
out there
not.
right now. I hate to even say it.
I know. Feel like you're going to jinx it,
Yes.
but we are
Right.
quiet in the tropics right now.
Okay.
One area being monitored by the Hurricane Center with a low chance of development, and that's not until the next 3 to 7 days. So maybe this weekend or going into early next week, we could see this wave that is over Western Africa emerge and possibly try and develop. And again, we've seen so far this season is that these waves have been struggling. Now, what's interesting in the long range models, and I'm going to try and explain these are two of the models that we use for the ensembles. One is, maybe not familiar with it, the GDM. This is the Google DeepMind AI model that has really been doing well this season, and this is the Euro. Both models are giving us strong signals for waves coming off of Africa, and what we look for is a lot of these lines, meaning several model runs are all indicating low pressure centers forming, and they are indicating 1 and 2 developing in the next 10 days. This is actually looking at a snapshot of September 21st. The Euro also saying about the same thing, 1 and 2. So 2 waves over the next couple of days have a chance of developing, but notice the Gulf and Caribbean in both of those models, almost entirely quiet. Models right now keeping that area of the Atlantic quiet for the next 10 days. That is putting us closer to when we can finally breathe that sigh of relief. We're not there yet, but certainly a positive sign in the ensemble models. Right now on visible satellite, this is confirming that northeasterly wind and the dry air that has moved in. High pressure, though, has been leading to temperatures into the lower 90s, and not much wind does lead to development of ozone at the surface. And so for tomorrow, there will be an air quality alert. Kind of what you need to know. It does kind of increase in strength when you're burning gasoline or burning anything. So idea being that you may want to try and drive as little as possible tomorrow and avoid using any gas-powered lawn equipment, especially in the afternoon and early evening hours. That is when it's particularly bad for respiratory issues. 92 was our high today. We are running above the average, and that's going to be the trend over the next several days. At the moment, though, a lot of sunshine. Beautiful day today. 92, though, and the dew points have been coming down. 90s for our temperatures, but the humidity has been dropping. Last several hours, we really started to feel the change on the South Shore. 62 has been our dew point value over the last couple of hours. We woke up with the dew point still in the 70s on the South Shore. We were already in the 60s north of the lake, but steadily those values have been coming down. And the good news is this better feel air is going to hang around for at least the next 7 days. No signs of tropical moisture coming back anytime soon. Though on the flip side, high temperatures will be in the lower 90s, so we won't have the heat indices to deal with. So 92 will feel like 92 heading into the end of the weekend and start of next week. So less humid but hot for the next 7 days. We also remain dry. There really is no rain in the forecast, and as I mentioned, the tropics are staying quiet close to home. The activity, though, does look like it may start to increase a bit more with possibly 2 tropical systems trying to develop within the next 7 to 10 days. Out in the wide look at the southeast, we've got some showers up to our north, but otherwise blue sky under that high pressure, and that is going to be the case over the next several days. As I mentioned, no real rain chances in our forecast, as we don't really see any upper disturbances within that northerly flow coming over us. So while we may see an occasional passing cloud, that'll be about it in terms of shade. So it is going to be on the hotter side, but at least the humidity is staying low. It'd be nice if we were less humid and cooler, but one of those things is nice. High temperatures will stay in the lower, maybe even some mid-90s as we head into tomorrow, Saturday, and somewhat on Sunday. The upper high doesn't look like it's going to be quite as powerful and quite as centered over us as we head into next week, so that may start to help our temperatures come down a little, but still running above average through all of next week.